Former winner Wout van Aert up against Mathieu van der Poel, hoping to become the first Dutch winner since 1989. A change to the start in the beginning on the coast, but after the Muren, the hill zone, the Plug Streets gravel sectors, a visit back to the hills, then the 35-kilometre run all the way to Wevelgem. 8 riders managed to get up the road. A lightning fast first hour, 51 k's an hour, produced 8 really strong riders. A maximum gap of 5.5 minutes was coming down considerably, and with 90 kilometres to go, the first Kemmelberg was taken on. As always, that hill shuffled, moved and changed the groups. There were splits as they went into the Plug Streets, 3 gravel sectors, and the usual mechanical problems it brought too. Jasper Philipsen, the former winner of Milano-San Remo, was trying to make things happen at the front for a Soudal Quick-Step team that haven't won Gent-Wevelgem since 2012. And they were having further bad luck with Paul Magnier suffering one of those mechanical issues. He was their fastest finisher, but he'd have to be quick to get back as it was going crazy. And Van Aert, who was rested on Friday, was up against the man who was caught, well, almost in the final kilometre on Friday, but still managed to win the race. Wout van Aert with Mathieu van der Poel, Florian Vermeers getting there too. Behind there was a strange crash for Ben Turner, and that took him out the race. And at the front, those who were left from the breakaway were with the 3 superstars driving the race on. Coming up to the final ascent of the Kemmelberg from the most difficult side. Those passengers were dropped. So too, though, was Florian Vermeers. Wout van Aert was hanging on. Mathieu van der Poel was showing the strength we've seen in the last few classics races from him. But Van Aert was close enough to stay at the front. And the 2 stars who've been competing against each other since they were youngsters on the crossfield had over a minute of a gap. Half a minute with 14 kilometres to go. Vermeers no longer a factor. He was about to be swallowed up by the marauding bunch. Rebel Bora Hansgrohe and Decathlon, the main chasers there. And they were getting the gap down inside 6Ks to just over 10 seconds. It's at this point that Alex Segaert threw the dice. He tried a late move in Norkere that didn't quite work out. A late move in Denain that brought him his first victory in a couple of years. Here he was at the front with 2 kilometres to go and 7 seconds was the gap. But he looked behind, Filippo Ganna was chasing, and they were all about to be caught a kilometre from the finish. It was déjà vu for Van der Poel. This time though, he was caught completely, and with Segaert still out in front, behind they were ready to launch the sprint. Segaert lasting until 400 metres from the finish line. Former winner Biniam Girmay was there. Arnaud Delis, Matteo Trentin, but it was Lund, Watson and Philipsen who were about to go at it to the sprint. Lund having to go around Watson, Philipsen seeing the door open, Laporte tried to follow, and Jasper Philipsen there to bring it home. No Van der Poel at the front, no problem for Alpecin Premier Tech. They won that race for the first time in their history, and in Flanders fields in an historic fastest ever average speed of over 46 kilometers per hour. Jasper Philipsen was the winner. Jasper Philipsen winning in Flanders fields, Tobias Lund in second, former winner Christophe Laporte in third. Delis, Donaldson, Trentin, Mozzato, De Gent, Abramson and Stuyven all making up the top 10. The Flemish Holy Week well underway. Jasper Philipsen picking up one of its first prizes.